Hi, good evening guys and welcome to Space Engineers. Happy that you guys can join me. So this evening we're going to do something totally different. I've decided to do something different than Call of Duty for once. So we'll be doing Space Engineers episodes, and I must tell you guys I'm no pro with Space Engineers. I just know the basics, but so to everyone that watches the stream, watches the episodes, guys, please, I hope you guys can chat with me, can comment in the chat. If you know of something I can do better, please just say it. If you want me to build something, whatever you guys need, whatever you guys want, I'm here to have fun, and I hope you guys will enjoy the whole episode tours with me. So on our first episode, we're just going to get started. We've landed here in the desert. As you can see, there's nothing in the desert except the hole that I've made here just to get a bit of resources going. So I'll see if I can, while we play, I see if I can teach you guys as well, so that this episode is not just for watching me play the game. It's also hopefully something that you guys can also learn on, and hopefully I can give you some good tips and tricks. So yeah, let's get it started. So one good tip that you can start off with is this pod here. You can actually change. I have changed it. I wonder how I did it. Yeah, well, so if you go to info and you move down here, you can actually change a lot of things. Control panel, production. I'll try and see where I changed it now. In one of these episodes I will definitely teach you guys how you can make this whole part invisible so that you can actually see behind you. It helps you a lot. So yeah, let's get started. As we landed here in the desert, you'll see we're quite safe here. There's no one else around except for an observation outpost that's about 3.4 kilometers away. So we'll have to watch out for that. But the rest of it, I think we're quite in a good spot. So what we want to do is I think we will see if we can get a bit of power going, see if we can build a refinery, a normal refinery, and an assembler, and then see if we can power this thing up, because this is our only means of survival. On the side it's got a survival kit. If you press on it, it replenishes your health and also your energy, so this is critical that this starting base don't get damaged. So, well, whenever you start the game, this is how you land. You land with this little drop pod, and when you land, this is your only way of survival. This thing cannot fly. It does have thrusters on, atmospheric thrusters, but it's not strong enough to actually fly anyway. So I think what we will do, there's another transport courier flying there. So what we will do is we'll try and set up a small little base, see if we can get power going, and then we'll see by the end of this stream if we can actually power this thing with either solar panels or whatever we can get, just to keep this battery going. If you press K on this, you go into the settings. So if you go control panel, these are all the blocks connected to this grid. So the grid is this whole thing here. So this drop pod is a whole grid, and everything connected to that grid is in here. It's got an antenna. We can switch, turn that off. We've got a battery that still have 8 hours of time before it's depleted, so we'll definitely have to get that sorted out. The beacon, we can turn it off, see if we can save some electricity on it, some power, and then yeah, that's it. So yeah, let's get started. What we will do is let's start farming a bit of stuff. So these are all stone. We're trying to accumulate a bit of stone so we can actually get this base started and set up. So what we will do with this series, I think every day we will stream for about an hour. We'll see slowly if we can do this. I think my whole mission for this series is just to get a cool base going and hopefully build a few amazing vehicles. I've decided just for you guys in the stream, we won't be building just normal stuff. We're going to go all out and build some weird stuff. So I'll teach you guys how to use scripts, how to work with it, how you can set up different things, and hopefully in this whole process you can learn and I can learn. So if you come into this menu, if you gathered some stone, you'll see there's a survival kit here. You place it all in the survival kit, go to production, and unfortunately in this little thing you have to craft the ingots. And in order to craft the ingots you have to give it stone. So we'll just stone this baby up, we'll make a lot of ingots, and then we'll start. Yeah, so let's just carry on with this. We'll just have it crafting everything we need until we can start building. So yeah, I haven't been streaming a lot these last few days. As you guys know, I do have a full-time job as well. This streaming is just for the fun of it, and that I really enjoy interacting with people. But I've been very busy this last few days with everything going on in the world. Our business has also been very, very busy. But hopefully I've devised a plan in order to keep you guys updated with Space Engineers as well as Call of Duty. So I will be playing a bit of Search and Destroy later on for the guys that wants to see me kill some people. But for now, let's just enjoy this. I have played Space Engineers a few years ago, so a lot has changed, I see, but I really enjoy it. It's so cool that you can craft different things, you can keep yourself happy and busy, and you can do literally everything. Whatever your heart desires, you can build in Space Engineers. And I do like that there's no real boundaries, which is so nice. I'll see if we can set this up to start producing some, let's say 200 steel plates. We'll do 100 of those, 100 computers. We'll do 50 girders and 100 interior plates. So how you do this is if you press Control and click, then you do 10 of each. If you push Shift and click, then it's 100. If you just click, it's once. So yeah, that's how it works. And if any of you guys ever want to join me, just tell me in the chat or send me a Steam invite, and we can definitely get you guys on the stream and see how we can build amazing stuff here in Space Engineers. So this is a tedious process, but we will do it. What I want to do next, as soon as we have the basic things on, I think what we'll do is, after that, we'll definitely see if we can build an amazing type of drill so that we don't have to ever farm with this little drill again. So that's definitely going to be a huge thing that we're going to try and do. I'll also see if I can sort out some mods. I'll work out on a few mods that you guys can use, and I'll paste them into the chats on YouTube, and then you guys can go check it out as well. If it makes the gameplay easier and more fun, you guys should definitely then get it. So what I was thinking is that this part here seems a bit more level, but maybe on top here, then this is a bit of a interesting spot. So let's do this, and we can always have an eye on that little outpost there, because I think as soon as we get all our turrets going, and then we build a vehicle with a few turrets on, and we go take them out, so that they won't be a problem anymore. Yeah, so So I think let's just do an easy wind turbine power source that we can use. We'll see if we can make these blocks just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll go with 6 blocks. We'll pop a wind turbine up here, so we need interior plates. I think we did. Oh my goodness. We just got damaged. You see, so that's how that thing works. What are we waiting for here? If we push this in front of the line, it will actually craft this first. So let's sort this out. Inventory, let's pick that up. Let's go and pop this baby up there. We'll see how quick we can actually do this as well. We've got that. Let's weld this up. So 8 motors, construction components. Now, on the whole builder thing, I remember there's a way that you can actually ask it to build everything. All components were successfully put in production. So I think I've figured it out. What you do is you shift middle mouse button and then it actually crafts everything for you. So while that's busy, let's run down our little rabbit hole and fetch some more. Let me get all the music a bit lower so you guys can still hear me. Alright. So let's get going on some more stone. So the most important thing if you do start playing Space Engineers is that when you start, make sure that you find cobalt as soon as you can. Cobalt is a very essential resource that you need in the beginning, as you use it to make metal grids, and with metal grids you can actually start building your cargo containers. And cargo containers is something you need early in game, which I think we'll definitely need cargo storage early in this game, as our main focus in the beginning is going to be to build a major massive drill pot where we can just put it on and it will drill a massive hole around my whole base. So we'll still have to go and search for some. Okay, let me just get this out. We'll have to definitely go and search for where are we going to find this cobalt. I did see, if you fly up, you'll see on the ground, you'll see little spots. So if you look over there, there's a whole patch there, which means that there's something underneath there. So let's fly over there, then we can quickly check. So, okay, wait. I'm slowly running out of H2, so let's just boost that up again. Okay, so that's done. So let's go check out what that is. Then we can see. So as long as you have your drill in your hand, it will pick up what's under the ground. So if we fly over here, you'll see there's iron. So this is now nice. We've got an iron mine, and normally in each of these spots there's a guaranteed 2 types of resources you need that you can mine. So on this one we've got iron, and probably lower than iron we might have something else. So far I can only pick up iron. Oh, and cobalt. So our struggle is sorted. So what you do is, a good tip for especially beginning and throughout the whole game is, whenever you find these spots you need to mark them. So you press K, go to your GPS from the new current position, and you change that to iron and cobalt. So you'll see now there's a marker here. We will always know where it is. So yeah, that's going to work amazing. If we go back here, you see something I've missed is, and I'm also almost running out of O2. Something I've missed is we need to mark this base location as well. So you do the same again, K, GPS, new from current position, we call it base. And then what you can do is you can change the color of it to whatever suits you. So that's now the base, Trompy's base. So now we know. Okay, so let's get this stuff welded up. We'll take out everything because this machine is totally full, and we'll see if we can weld this up. We've got a power source running. That's already done. You'll see I haven't welded up these. You don't really have to in the beginning. It saves a lot of resources. We'll see if we can just get this part done here and see if we can stick up the basic refinery. We'll do that. You have to turn it. You can turn it with page up, page down. At the bottom it doesn't have an outlet on the bottom. It only has an outlet on the side. So it's always good to have it in a way that it can connect with your assembler. So 5 is assembler. Assembler is a bit more tricky. It's got one outlet and only the one. So you have to put it next to the outlet on the other one. Let's start welding up these. And then, yeah, we'll see what we need and we'll go pop it in the machine. This is going quicker than I thought. So we might actually even start with the mining drills this evening. So let's see if we can just weld this up as well. Okay, we can't. So let's pop this in there. Get that done. We remove this, remove that. Let's go weld these up. So that's now done. Our refinery is set up. And on this side, our assembler only needs motors, and let's go pop that in there. That's now crafting. So yeah, it's an easy way of just shift and middle mouse button, because it goes into your build planner. So I'll see if I can teach you guys now properly how the build planner works. So if you check down here, there's a build planner here. So how you put something in the build planner, you look at something that's not fully built and you right click on it and it says components added to the build planner. If you press G, you'll see there it is now. You need 2 motors, 4 displays and 16 steel plates. So if we go this side, if we open it, production, we'll see, okay, steel plates are still crafting. So what we'll do now is we'll go out with nothing in the crafting tab. We'll just look at it, shift and middle mouse button. Then if you go in here, production, that's exactly what it's now making, which makes this game a lot easier. So yeah, that's what we will be doing. Let's take this out, that out, that out. Let's go weld that part up. And then we have our assembly running. So yeah, there's a major storm here, man. Let's see. Everything's blowing past us. So this turbine is now generating a heck of a lot of power, thanks to this whole storm that's coming, this whole sandstorm. I wonder if we can maybe put a turbine on this thing. Let's see if we can do that. Then we can charge these batteries up. Since we don't have a, I don't think it's going to fit, because this, okay, so this is built with small blocks and this turbine is a big block, so that definitely won't work. But what should work is putting just normal solar on it. So let's just see if we can do this. Okay, we'll just wait for the sun that side. So we will change this in that direction. We'll put one there, and oh my goodness, we'll put one there. Then we've got 2 solar panels. Let's get that welded up. Then at least our whole struggle for power is over. So what we'll need, we'll put it in the build planner. We'll go down, we'll shift and click. Let's see what it can build and what it can't build. So everything is now still going, everything's going good. This storm is helping us a lot. Okay, we need H2 again. So even if you click on this little screen, it automatically gives you H2, but our problem is that this is powered with ice. So somewhere in here there should be ice. So we have 110 liters of ice, so 300 kilograms of mass ice that's in the generator at the moment. Refilling these bottles. I think we'll take one anyway. Okay, we'll have to take it out the cockpit. But as soon as this ice is finished, then we definitely need to have more ice in the machine. If we don't have ice, it's going to be a bit of a struggle. And unfortunately we landed in the most difficult part just to survive, especially on our ice side. So yeah, let's get these up. So that one's up. Okay, we need another 8 solar cells. That's now crafting. Alright. So if you guys have any tips, or if you guys just want to see me build whatever you want, then just type it in the chat and I'll do that for you as well. I was thinking what we should do with this base, since we have these two things going, what we should do is, it would be good if we start off as soon as possible just making a little drill, or a drill just to drill here, so that we don't have to go and mine in the ground anymore. So let's see if we can do that. Let's finish up this solar first. Okay, that's done. It's giving us one bar. You see here on the solar panels, it's giving us 1 bar. It's not 100% aligned with the sun, but that's alright. As soon as we get a rotor on this thing, we'll use a script and we'll get this solar panels to change and follow the sun, which should make a huge difference. So yeah, let's jump in here. Where do we stand with our iron? Okay, iron's a bit low, so I think production, this is slowed down. Don't know why. I think it's because, I have no idea why. Why are we struggling to craft anything? Oh yeah, so it was in need of stuff. So geez, the sandstorm is insane. Let's go down here, let's go get some more stone, and let's see if we can get our mines up. I love building weird stuff, especially drill pieces, and unfortunately I have a tendency to overdo it. So if I can build 5 drills, then I can build 20. So this whole episode, I hope we can really explore this whole limits of space engineers. Okay, so let's push that in there. There we go. Okay, well this is running. Let's get back here and see which side are we gonna do that mine. I think we actually we can always let the drill just go down right here, and we can always close it up with the base later on. But I was thinking of maybe we need to make a drill that's big enough to actually do a whole circle here. That I want to later on. I want this all to be mined out with one huge circle. See if we can see that circle from space. That sounds like a good plan. So yeah, let's see what we need. So if you go into all your building blocks, you'll see there's a progression tab at the top. Now, in order to unlock this, you need to build that thing. So this is how the progression tab works. and we want to build pistons. So we'll need to try and build a battery. Then we can build pistons. So in order to build a battery, I think we can just put it in here. Okay, so let's get a battery on this in order for this whole building to fully charge quicker. Okay, let me just switch this thing around. Let's put the battery up there. Let me just remove this from the build planner. Let's take it in the build planner. Let's run over here. We'll click it there. So now, so what's happening is, I think we still need some things. So G, 80 power cells. So how do we make power cells? Okay, so you can't make power cells over here. So we need to make power cells on this side. So let's do this. We put that in production. We quickly go down here and fetch some more stone. I forgot we can actually use our new stuff. We don't need to use the little drop pod anymore. So let's mine out here, get our bags full. There we go. Inventory is full. Let's fly out here. So if this series is good and everyone likes it, what I'll do on the next one is to see if we can do something more hardcore where we can't fly and we need to build vehicles in order to build stuff, and so hopefully on the next series that will be a lot cooler. And two of my best friends might join us later on in this episode as well, but we'll see as soon as they come on, and when they do join, then yeah, you guys will see us build some epic stuff. So it seems I've turned the music down totally. Now you can't hear anything. There we go, there we go, there we go. Now we're talking, now we're talking. Okay, so let's get up there. Let's get our machine running. Let's build those battery. As soon as we're done with the battery, we'll set up a mine quickly, and we will get things going easily. So on the production side, we already made 50 power cells, so that's going quick. Let's see if we can remove the stuff from this. Yeah, let's take everything. Let's just remove all of it. Gravel is probably one of the less used stuff in this game. Let's put that in there. So iron, silicone, nickel. Okay. Go to production, we still need a lot of stuff. Yes, this is not taking ages. At least we have mined a couple of stuff here already, so that's now helping us a lot. So yeah, I've never enjoyed mining like this, and that's why I'm a major big drill engineer. And we are going to build an epic drill here, so that we will never be able to drill again. And we're just going to use this whole episode to build a massive cool base and get everything working properly. So the sun's coming out. Let's see, solar panels are on full charge. Let's check out our battery power now. So our battery is now running at 17 hours. So let us recharge it. We'll see if we can recharge the batteries throughout the whole day until the sun goes over us. Okay, what's going on here? What's happening here? Why? How is this even possible? Okay, so this is the only problem with this whole thing. You don't have enough space. And in order for us to get more space, we need to build a cargo container. And it seems we'll need to build a cargo container even before we even think of building a drill part. So what we'll do, I think we'll just fly over to the cobalt. We'll mine some cobalt, come all the way back. We'll quickly build a cargo container on here, and then we'll build a piston up. We'll build a piston to the side, and we'll put a drill on it so that we can move the piston higher and downwards. We'll use one on the other side as well. Okay, yeah. That sounds good. Let's see if we can do that. That sounds like a perfect plan. So, okay, so I was wrong. The sun's actually setting now. But no worries. Let's go quickly find our cobalt. If we get cobalt, then we are sorted. So cobalt was somewhere here. If you press H, you'll see that you switch everything off. So if you press it once, twice, you'll see everything. So I think we'll do it this way. We'll mine down here where cobalt is. Right click and mine if you don't want to pick anything up. Oh my goodness, we are out of H2. Oh no. So yeah, we need to run back, get our hydrogen tanks filled up, then we run all the way, then we can fly over here. It's a good thing we saw it now. We would have been stuck in that hole. Ancho Tendra, thanks for the follow, buddy. Hope you enjoy the content. You're probably a big Call of Duty fan. If you watch this later on, we will definitely be on Call of Duty again later on this evening. Do some hardcore search and destroy. Alright, so that is can't believe I forgot to look. Your base is shaping up. Now that you have a battery, you can start expanding your base even more. Try to find ores to increase your production significantly. So, but we're not going for ore. We are going for... okay, you see, I haven't taken the hydrogen bottle. That's the problem. So let's get this up. Let's get our energy up. Our energy was at 28%. So let's get that higher. And then let's get in it. Let's jump inside. Let's press inventory. We do this. We take a bottle. Oh wait. So how we're going to take a bottle is by going on this side. This side is the H2O2 generator. So we can take a bottle from there. Now we're all sorted out. Let's quickly fly over to cobalt again. We mine some cobalt. Get back to the base. Get a cargo container up and running, and as soon as we have that, we can start building a massive drill piece there. Yeah, so let's drill down, boys. Let's drill down. Almost there. We are at 15 meters. We have iron, so let's take a bit of iron, just in order to not struggle with iron too much. Okay, let me dig down for cobalt now. Cobalt, I think, is blue, not sure. I know one of them are blue. Okay, we found cobalt. Cobalt is blue. So we'll just pick up all our cobalt. Now we are going for a good win. So yeah. Let me just not drill down too deep. And I think what we should do later on, we need to build a miner, a big enough miner that we can just ride over these spots and just mine underneath it. I think that's going to be pretty cool. So yeah, I think we're definitely going to do that. So we can mine everywhere and everything. And maybe we must build a miner with a vehicle miner with drills attached to the front that we can also use to do. So let's throw that in there, that in there, that in there. Alright. Now we're talking, So let's get a cargo container. We'll put a small cargo container on the side here that we can use. Let's just get the writings upwards, otherwise it's going to irritate the heck out of me. Okay, nothing in the build planner. We put it in the build planner, put it in there to craft. Let us quickly run over here, see if we can go down here and get some more stone, because we're going to use a lot more if we want to do pistons and rotors. And I still want to at least build another half an hour to an hour, so hopefully we can get the drill set started up. And then tomorrow night we can see if we can maybe get a part of the base going, see if we can get a medical station up. We really need to get a medical station up. If we can do that, then we're going to be in a nice position. We can start breaking up this thing. Or maybe we should just take this whole thing and convert it into a drivable base. I don't know, but we shall find out over the course of the next little while. So these volumes on these basic refineries is only on 4,000, which is not a lot, so that kind of keeps you busy. Production, everything is done, so let's do this. Inventory, let's take all this stuff out. Then we should have enough to finish this container. Now it's going to be easy. Now we can just do this. We throw everything in here so we can have more space in order to mine more stuff. I think we'll need a lot of iron. We might need a lot of iron for the mines, because I think it uses a lot of steel plates. So we may want to fly over to the iron mine again and just fetch some iron. Then if we do that, we should be able to get our drills up a lot faster. And maybe we can do 2 or 3 or 4 drills maybe at the same time. So yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. So let's go take this up. We fly over to the mines. Let's do that. Now let's fly over to our iron mine. We fetch a whole lot of iron, fly back, and get crafting on all the other stuff, and see if we can quickly get our mines going. So if we don't fall in here and die, we'll farm this side. This seems only like a small little mine. It's not a big mine. A lot of the iron is actually falling down to the bottom. We may want to go and pick that up. So this is not a very huge, big iron node. This is just a little bit of iron rock that's in here in the middle of nowhere. So our inventory is full already. Where the hell is the top? It's so funny. I don't know if this has happened a lot to you guys, but a lot of the time when you're in a hole like that, you always get lost in it. You always have to think, listen now, which way should I go next? How do I get out of this bloody hole? Okay, so let's pop all that in there. And let's see. So what we can do? Let's take some iron plates. We'll just support the bottom. We'll support this part as well. We'll get a junction box, a conveyor junction, just because it's stronger than the normal ones. We need an interior plate to build this, so we've got 54. Let us turn this thing correctly. We'll pop that on there. We'll wire this up. Components added to the build planner. What do we need? Okay, we need a bunch of stuff. So what I'm thinking is we shoot this one up with a piston, maybe 2 pistons going all the way up. Then we put another 2 pistons going to this side. We bring about 3 pistons down, and then a whole bunch of gears at drills at the bottom with a rotor, so we can turn it around while actually using it. So this, okay, so this, everything is not written properly. This is weird. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll build a piston. Let's see if we can do this now properly. We'll build a piston on here. We'll have it extended all the way. On that side we'll have a, let's just do one. Let's just not get too greedy too quick, huh? So G, let's put that in the build planner. Let's run that in there. Cannot draw out steel tubes, so that's done. We just need large steel tubes. How far is that in production? That's all done. So let's take that out. Let's take these out. Let's weld this thing up. Large steel tube. We still need steel tubes, so let's do this. Okay, production, that's done. Fantastic. Now let's send this baby up in space. Okay, wait, first we need to put another junction box at the top here, just in order to strengthen the whole system. It's so yeah. So I'm thinking, if we actually get this thing to work, then our struggles are over. But now our problem is, this is going exactly where this thing is. So we might actually have to move it. So maybe, let's put a rotor on here. Let's change this whole thing. I told you, we're going to make this interesting. Let's put an advanced rotor on here that we can use in order to okay. We need to make this thing interesting. So if we put a rotor on there, then we can use that to move. So if you stand in front of the base, we can move this big arm. That's now going to point that way. We can move it this way, mine that side, move it all the way back, and we can actually mine everywhere, which I think is that sounds pretty cool. So let's fly up here. Let's get this welded up. Let's weld up the little head. Okay. I saw something flying past us now. Yeah, I don't know. There's something coming down. Okay. So where are we standing with our iron? Okay, iron's still a lot. Stone is still a lot. Nothing's happening here for some reason. In the refinery, I guess things are still being refined. There's still space in there. Okay, let's get all our components up there. Now let's get the normal normal junction box at the top. We'll pop it on here. We'll weld that up. That needs a couple of stuff, so we'll pop that in there. Boom. Alright, so everything here is going smooth. This thing actually still has power even though we put the batteries on recharge. So we're in control panel, batteries fully depleted and stored power. Let's run this on auto now. It's got 8 hours still left, so it hasn't changed. I think it's because nothing's happening at the moment. On the solar panel side, yeah, you see this is the problem. Nothing's actually happening because there's no sun. I thought that might be the problem. Okay, let's go up here. Let's weld this thing up. Alright, now things are getting interesting. We need steel plates, and we'll start getting all this stuff on. Let's make us a couple of steel plates. Let's make 100, 200 maybe. Yeah, let's do that. Inventory, let's take out the steel plates that we have. Alright, let's see. If you pop this on here, and we pop this on here, okay. Now what we have is we have one arm that swivels side to side. I hope it doesn't damage the turbines, because it's so close to the turbines. And then on that side we have, you know, let's just check. Let's just check. How do we move this thing? You see now, guys, this is exactly what I meant by I haven't done this in quite a while. So let's go in here. We'll check our advanced rotor. Let's share inertial tensioner, which actually, if you select it, it makes everything more stable. Lower limit, we'll take lower limit to say 45. Let's say minus 45, and this is going to break something. An upper limit we make plus 45 degrees. So now everything might break. Everything is probably going to break if we start pushing this velocity up. Okay, so it's turning. It's turning, it's turning, it's turning. Let's see what it does. It's turning. I'm even stressing. I haven't even done anything yet. So, okay, so that's perfect. That's what we need. We need a 45-degree angle this side, and we need a 45 on the other side. So let's go to advanced rotor again, and we'll tell it to reverse. Let's see where it stops when it reverses. This is exactly what we need. Let's change this piston name. We'll use a piston upwards drill. Okay, so that's what that piston's called. Okay, we are... Jeez. Okay, so that thing actually might not actually be a clever idea to even move it all the way this side. So let's just move that drill back. Let's just move that thing 0 reverse. I wonder if it's now on minus or whether it's now on plus. So let's just reverse it again. Let's see where it's going now. If it stops at 0, it means that we need to change it. So there's another enemy flying over us, a transport courier. So let's see if it stops now. Okay, so what we need, we figured it out. So to the left, this should be 45, control is 45, and that should be 0, which means it's only going to move that way and this way, and it will stop automatically at our little pod. So let's get that up. Let's put this box up here just for more support. We'll also go on to this piston and we'll select share inertia tensor as well. Inertia tensor makes a huge difference, guys. So let's get it all welded up. Energy is low again. Let's do that. Let's do that. Okay, so if we're going to build planner, build planner, build planner. Now we got everything in the build planner. So let's get our energy up again. Also, how you can get your energy up is by sitting in a chair. So that also helps. You just pop your butt in a chair and it regenerates. 70%. So yeah guys, please go hit a like and a follow and subscribe on YouTube and Twitch, and I will keep you guys busy with building some cool stuff for the space engineers. Okay, all components withdrawn successfully. So let's get that up. Large steel tubes, why didn't it make large tubes? Let us... We still need tubes. What's going on here? What's happening? What's happening? Why is it not making large tubes? Production. Let's make 10 tubes. Okay, so it is crafting. I don't know why it wouldn't. That's weird. Okay, but anyway, without delays, let's get this thing welded up. Okay. So this is what we're sitting with now. Now what we want to do is we want to put a piston up here. Okay. And we want to push this one up. So I can't remember what the speed on these pistons should be, but we'll just have it push up so that you guys see exactly what we are trying to accomplish here. So let's put that in the, let's craft those components. So what we're trying to accomplish here is by sending these pistons, we can send it out and we can move this whole part here at the bottom that's going to turn around and around. We're going to move it all the way out to about here if we extend those pistons, which should be a huge part that we can farm. And I'm also thinking of what we can do on a later stage. We can build a part of our whole base, we can build underground, because we're going to make a huge hole, a very, very big hole in the ground. And if there's a hole, I always say use it, build something in it. So okay, so let's do another one. We're gonna pop everything up here. Just want to build two. Alright, so this looks so cool. Let's rename these so long while we wait. Let's get ourselves on here. Not try and kill ourselves in the process. Okay, let's do this as called piston horizontal 1. This one is piston horizontal 2. Okay, so that we know exactly which pistons are where. This one is piston down, drill 1. Okay, this one will be 2, 3, 4. I think we'll probably be able to put 3 or 4 on there. Okay, so all components withdrawn. So there we go, there we go, there we go. Okay, so we just need a few steel plates. Cannot withdraw large tubes. Yet again, the large tubes is messing with us. So this is piston down, drill number 2. So, alright, what we can do now is we can pop up a few drills here. Let's see if we can put a junction box on there again. We don't actually need a junction box. We can... Oh, no. We need to put an advanced roton, because that's our plan. We're not doing anything easy. We're doing everything hard. So we pop up an advanced roton there. We put on a drill on top of that thing. So let's this is going to be so much fun. We got one drill. Okay, let us do this. 2, 3. Okay, so that's 3. Let's just do another one just for the fun of it. 4. And then we put 4 on this side. 1, 2, 3. Holy moly, this thing is getting heavy. But that's what we want. We want something to break. Okay, guys. Wait. We got one too many. Okay, so alright, so we'll maybe have to... This is gonna touch this thing. We'll have to move our advanced rotor, which is now set at about 45. We need to move it to about 60. So let's do that. Let's move it to 60. Alright. Okay, that looks better. Let's get this. Okay, let's get this in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of those, as well as okay, build planner reached capacity. So okay, let's pop that in there and let's start crafting our components. What are we crafting? A lot of stuff, guys. I don't even think we're gonna have enough of everything. Where do we stand with inventory? We're still sitting with a lot of stuff. Now I think we're gonna be fine. I think we're gonna be fine. Alright, so let's give it a little while. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna... Okay, no, we are going to run out of space. I can feel it. So if we want to do this and run all of these drills at the same time, then we might need a bigger cargo container. But I think what we'll do, as soon as we start the drills up, we'll check this cargo container here. Okay, no. Let's not fool around. Let's just do this cargo. We will pop up there a large cargo container, because otherwise we're just going to be cross to ourselves. Interior plate. Let's get some... Hope you guys enjoy the music. Let's do production. Interior plate. Let's pop that in there. See if we can put it in front of the line. Okay, so something's happening here. Okay, so the cobalt's messing up the whole system. That's our problem. That's why nothing worked. Alright, so bloody cobalt. I knew it. I knew it. We are being beaten by an unknown enemy called Cobalt. He's messing up the whole system. Alright, so okay, let's see if we can get our. We should have actually made these now already. So let's pop this thing on there. 7. Let's do that. Let's just turn it. Let's pop it on there. Let's get this thing welded up. It's gonna need a lot of stuff. So we'll put that into production as well. Let's see if we can start taking stuff out. Let's remove all these. Let us see if we can do this and take this stuff out. Yeah, there we go. If we can get the drills on this evening, then we are going to be all good for building this base tomorrow on. Then everything is sorted out. So while we wait, we might as well check out the settings on all of our pistons. So let's say piston. So these two are horizontal pistons. We've got the upwards one. And we have the downward one. Okay, while we're waiting for these, let's check out something quickly. I'll be right back with you guys.
could be holding